Uh, oh yeah, the trip was good. I was a little tired from socializing with family, but it was fun. It really made me realize how not normal life I was living. Because usually, when I'm around content creators, not just like holomems, but like other content creators as well, I feel like we live a pretty similar life. And I go and see like how a more normie person lives, to put it in a certain way. And I was like, in some ways I was like, I feel like a kid. It's like, no, I do everything the same, but like I just feel like a kid. Maybe it was because it was my sister, but like I don't know. Like seeing her live her normal life, I'm just like, oh, makes me really realize how I usually live inside a very small sphere within the world. Yeah, but then, yeah, it was nice. Got to see her, Mamanis and Papanis too. And the titles are getting longer, but brother-in-law-ish. And do you still call your sister's husband's mother-in-law? I don't know how it works. I never had to worry about this until now. Yes? Okay, mother-in-law-ness. I also met mother-in-law-ness for the first time. That's her mother-in-law, not yours. My sister's mother-in-law-ness. I don't know how else to say. Would it be aunt-in-law? I don't know. But yeah, there was a point where I had to sit alone with her for an extended period of time. And I did everything I could to strike a conversation. It did not last very long. I did my best. I mean, she was a very interesting person. For sure. Like, I was trying to strike a conversation about, like... What was it? About cheese. And then she would go... give me a really big talk about cheese. And then it ended up with, let your sister know, and I'll ship them over to you. I was like, I didn't mean it that way, but I mean, I do love cheese, but yeah, she was an interesting person, I think. I don't think I'll meet her that often, but yeah. Cheese. I do like cheese. And then I was like, I think like they were talking about perhaps like possibly going on like a big family trip somewhere, like all together. And I was just like, blend into the wall. Leave me out of the conversation. They won't notice me if I become one with the wall. I'm sure they'll enjoy their trip if they go. And what was it? That's what it was. I was like, something feels off about this whole situation. And then, so I think the sister's mother-in-law lives a little further away, so she went back. And afterwards, for a couple of days, I was just third-wheeling both of them. Both groups. Mama-nis and Papa-nis and Anenis and brother-in-law-nis. That's what it was. Fine, though. I did go visit them this time around. Because Anenis... I wasn't gonna say it, but I feel like in terms of context, I should. Anenis finally did have a wedding ceremony, which is why I flew all the way over for a week. And I flew back right before Serendipity. Yeah! You know, it doesn't really feel that different because, you know, they've been basically married this entire time. But I guess it kind of gave, like, actual closure to Mama-nis and Papa-nis, like, officially, because it actually happened now. Yeah! Congrats, Anenis. I know. I was like... What's it? I was like, no, I'm not gonna cry. This is my sister. She's getting married. This is fine. As soon as the ceremony started, I was like... What was it? And then when I had to give my speech, I was like, when I was actually writing, I was like, and it means I'm gonna actually like write it kind of funny, cause like, you know, Mama-nis and Papa-nis are gonna write a serious one, so I'm gonna be funny. And then I did write a slightly funny one, but since I was crying, I was like, Anenis, you. I'm so glad no one took a video. And then I think at the very end I was like, brother-in-law-nis, if Anenis is ever scary, you should give me a call. I don't know how to solve it, but I can at least, you know, agree with you. Like, I don't know how to help you, but I can at least, you know, sympathize with you. Which was really funny because they each wrote a message to, like, all the family members, and brother-in-law also wrote me a message too. Brother-in-law's message was also, thanks for handling her all up until now. Oh, boy. That was so funny. I was like, she's your problem now. He's like, haha, tag, you're it. But you know what the funny thing is? I forgot to grab his contact. So even if I was like, hey, contact me when she gets angry, you can't contact me. Just as planned. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, now Anenis is gonna find a clip of this and then get his contact. Don't clip this part. Don't clip this part. It has to be a perfect crime. I have this stream. I should. I really should. Okay, if you do clip that part, at least put something really off topic as a thumbnail. That's the one thing I will request. Maybe put some pepperoni pizza on the thumbnail. Please. 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 My life is on the line. I'm joking.